I was waiting. I have a tone issue. Okay, Sierra, you are ready for me to start this? Or you need a minute?
No, go ahead.
All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of Codependence. It's Maya Allen and Sierra Miller.
You sound like a newscaster. Wait, let's try and do like our best news voice.
Okay.
Like, what's your Channel 5 or Fox 5 Channel 2 action news?
This just in. The baby on the highway has been found and she's reported safe.
You can't laugh after it.
It was your face.
Oh, sorry. Do it again.
That same line? Because we need a line.
Honestly, like, we do need a line.
Like, we need to work with a line.
Okay,
Yeah, because otherwise I'm just going to, like, make shit up.
Well, are you going to be able to read it from my phone?
If you make it big enough and if I can read all the words.
Okay. Here.
Okay.
Okay, read this.
Okay. Thank you, David. It was an interesting weekend in the NFL. Unfortunately, the local teams did not fare well. You can't laugh when I'm trying to be serious.
Sorry.
The Washington... Where did you get this?
I literally Googled.
The Washington Redskins lost to the Dallas Cowboys in Washington last night, 14-10. The Redskins jumped out a 7-0 lead with a touchdown catch by Mike Sellers. Later in the half, the Cowboys tied the game with a touchdown by Marion Barber. He was the key to the Dallas win last night. Back over to you, Sierra.
Thanks, Maya. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay, let's see, because I feel like, you remember that girl that would like bust into the different like stores and bodegas and do her like Channel 5 voice? Thanks, David. It was an interesting weekend in the NFL. Unfortunately, the local teams did not fare well. The Washington Redskins lost to the Dallas Cowboys in Washington last night, 14-10. Redskins jumped out a 7-0 lead with a touchdown catch by Mike Sellers. Later in the half, the Cowboys tied the game with a touchdown by Marion Barber. He was the key to the Dallas win last night. Back over to you, Maya. Honestly,
I think you won.
You
have a career. We just found your career path. Look how easy that was. Your 2025 is... Wait, what year are we going into?
24.
Jesus Christ. Literally not once did I know the year that we were in, and now I still don't know going into the next one.
2025, like,
We've been in
jump ahead.
2020 for 5 years, if you ask me.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe perhaps sportscaster is my next gig. I need something to like put on my resume, actually.
Hear that? You want to start with an icebreaker or you want to go right into it?
Let's start with an icebreaker.
Okay. If we had to switch lives for an entire day, what would you be the least excited about?
The cooking? What do you mean?
I thought you were going to say the cleaning or the walking the dogs.
That too. The cooking and the walking the dogs. Yeah. No. Because the kitchen would constantly be a mess. But
well,
you
it's
clean.
not a mess. It's just like I have to continuously clean it, which is really getting like annoying.
No, yeah.
I mean,
You know what a weird feeling is, speaking of cleaning? When, your cleaning person comes to your house and you're around.
you always say this. I don't have a cleaning person, which like I really don't have one because of the dogs. So I'm like, what am I going to do with them in the time? But you used to be like, can I just come over while she's there? But she's there all day. So it's like, literally, what are you supposed to do? Not be around?
She's the fucking best out her. She is so fucking good. But I feel so, in the beginning half, I'm like picking shit up and like putting it away.
Because you almost have to clean for your cleaner.
Yeah, I'm cleaning, so she didn't have to do, shit that I just was too lazy to do. Like, but I feel like a piece of shit when I'm done with all that, and then I just like sit down, and I'm like,
do you think she's judging you?
Yeah. Do you think? No, but like, I'm like, should I help her?
I mean, listen, I've been to like friends' houses when their cleaner's there and I'm like we're watching a movie and I cannot sit still. Like I am I'm being judged. First off, I need to stop caring what people think. But also I'm like, oh, let me like help you with the counter. Like I get up and get a drink. I'm like, did I leave a ring of like water somewhere? Like did I just dirty what you cleaned?
Yeah, and I don't want to like do anything in the space that she just cleaned.
Right.
because then I'll leave a trail.
It's like you can't shower because they probably just clean the shower. Like,
dude, that's literally like I was debating on whether I was gonna go somewhere, go to this like event, but I'm like, I would need to shower, wash my hair, and I'm like,
if you wash it, you can't wash your hair and dry your hair while you have someone cleaning your house. The hair goes everywhere.
No, and I was like, I don't want to create. That's more of a mess. So then I just didn't go to the event because I was like, well, I'm busy.
You get it.
But I wasn't busy doing anything. And then it's such an awkward, weird feeling. Yeah, anyway, that was just my thought. I was like, I wonder if anyone else has that same thought. But
I would be least excited about the silence that you sit in.
Yeah. I would be too. Yep.
I don't like that you do that. I don't enjoy silence. I need sound.
Yeah. So that's it.
I feel like everything else would be fine.
Yeah.
Like you just I just picture myself like walking around the house like eating gummies and drinking Capri Suns.
Speaking of which, I just ran out last night.
So like that's on brand.
Yeah.
I'm not eating a Lunchable as you, but like I can find other food. I would probably eat.
Good luck.
That's all you eat.
Good luck. Good fucking luck. Okay, that's all you crave. Okay, good luck.
That's all you crave.
No. I made soup last night actually.
What kind of soup?
It was an andouille kale potato soup with a bone broth.
Did you use real andouille?
And a paprika. I don't know.
Like what kind of andouille? Where'd you get your andouille? Was it chicken sausage? I have a lot of questions.
You know that brand Adelis?
Okay, so here's this is a real pet peeve about sausages.
Okay. Okay.
You won't relate to this. I already know I'm like losing people, but
it's okay.
Why do chicken sausages come in pork casings? I eat pork. Like I'm not against pork, but so many people don't eat pork in the world. So you're telling me basically I can't go and get any chicken sausage because it almost always 95% of the time comes in a pork casing. Like your sausage last night was probably with a pork casing.
No, I didn't know that. And then this
doesn't that feel problematic?
Okay, this could sound stupid, but do chickens have intestines? Can we not put it in a chicken intestine?
I feel like I'm like trying to go back to my culinary sausage making class. Obviously they have intestines. Can you use them for casing? I don't know. I know that pork is just like the widely most acceptable one. I don't know why it is. Maybe it has to do with size.
Okay.
But I'm really guessing I don't know that for certain.
Like the size of like
can chicken make? Can you look?
You better be nice to him. He don't even know. I don't even know what we're talking about. You better be nice to him.
Are we searching? Do chickens have intestines?
I want to know. Do chickens have? Do? Is there a natural chicken casing option? That's the Google search.
That is the Google search.
Because if they have intestines, I just need to find out.
Take your time.
Yeah, it kind of just says you're fucked. They use pork casings.
Okay, so I don't know why it's always pork, but it is always pork. And I feel like people, unless you're really strict in your diet, if you don't eat pork, don't really know that as they're buying their chicken sausages. All Trader Joe's chicken sausage have pork casings. Pretty much all of my Whole Foods.
What happens if you don't put a sausage in a casing? Is it just like a chorizo?
It's like a loose, it's just like loose.
It's like ground sausage.
Meat.
Ground sausage?
Yeah, ground meat. It's just.
I thought Jimmy Dean. That's my shit.
In the morning. Yeah, I actually love a Jimmy Dean in the morning too. I'll give you that.
Okay, wait. Let's get back to what we were originally talking about.
You were making soup last night, and I wanted to know what kind of chicken sausage you use because right now I'm only using chicken sausage without casing. I don't like casing, period. Like even when I'm making like anything with hot Italian sausage, I always take it out the casing.
See, this is why I would hate. This is what I would hate being you because I don't have. I'm not.
You don't even think about that.
I don't even think about all that.
Like
shit.
You made your soup last night with the casing on. You called it a day.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
But you don't usually like sausage with casing as it is. Because I remember multiple times in the house, we just like grill a sausage. You were like, I'm not eating that because of the cake. Like, I don't want to eat a sausage link like that. I'll eat a patty.
I'll eat both. But I do prefer a patty.
Yes.
In the breakfast form. But I like sausage.
All right. That was just like my little thing. I just feel like people don't talk about this enough.
Okay. So I would hate to be you because of a pork casing and and all that other shit and food and cooking and walking the dogs, and you'd hate to be me because I sit in silence.
Yeah.
And
it's the silence for me.
And I eat Lunchables.
Yeah. And you are quite dirty.
There we go again. I am messy.
Oh, sorry.
Not dirty.
You have taught me that, and I'm sorry for that. Let me make the distinction. She's really not dirty at all. Like, her sink is actually always clean, which I do appreciate.
But, like, what would be in the sink?
Food, like plates, utensils.
Oh.
Like, you don't, like,
I don't know why I thought a bathroom sink.
But like, you don't leave, like, food like, gross things out. Like, there's no option for, like, bugs or rodents.
Oh my God. No, I would jump.
Yeah, but you just have clothes everywhere. And I can't live like that.
No, I have clothes and hair.
Makeup on the floor, makeup everywhere.
Everywhere. At my house, makeup is on my, like, windowsill, but it's everywhere. Clothes. I gave away 9 bags of clothes the other day.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
And I still have to go through and, like, give away more. I am the problem, but it's a lot. But no, also I don't like the smell of old food. And so, like,
I don't even like the smell of, like, fridge sometimes. Like, if your fridge smells like food, there's a problem. But you have baking powder or baking soda in your fridge.
Mm-hmm.
Your fridge is always clean.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, what does a fridge smell like?
Like, if it smells like yesterday's spaghetti or, like, chili, I don't want it.
When you open it?
Yeah, like, if you open the fridge and you're immediately, like, wafted with something, you're like, oh, no.
Oh, interesting.
Does that never happen to you?
I
mean, I can see your fridge being pretty clean.
Well, I sometimes when you open, like, an old fridge, it smells like old. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
let's move on.
Okay.
Everyone's been talking about this whole rat versus frog pretty thing. Have you heard about this?
What?
Rat versus frog pretty?
No, what the fuck
So
is that?
basically, there's someone on TikTok that went around saying that you're basically either a rat or a frog. Humans are in 2 categories. That's how you look. You either look like a rat or you look like a frog, and there's no in between, and everyone can fit into one of these categories.
Mm-hmm.
You never heard of this?
Mm-mm.
But don't you think it can be, like, let's start thinking it through.
A rat?
Listen, like, yes.
No, I'm saying rat because, like, the literal rat.
But it's not supposed to be offensive. Like, don't go into it.
No, I might be the only person in New York City who, like, rats don't gross me out. Like, I think that they're cute. So, like,
you think rats are cute?
Yeah, like, I think that they're
talk
sweet.
About that with you. That's weird. But, so let's start thinking about some celebrities.
Or a frog. Now, a frog I'm more afraid of. I'm not gonna lie. I have a fucking deathly fear of frogs. Like, I think that they're the most disgusting creatures. They're so nasty.
You were
gross.
I just always think of when Amanda had that frog shit on her.
Oh my fucking gosh.
You guys weren't there, but I saw that in real time, and I was
just her putting the frogs all over her body. I'm like, you're gonna get a wart. And
is that how
disgusting.
That happens?
No, but that's just like a tall tale. I think that goes with it. But, like, no, I've never held a frog. Never. No, none of that. I think that they're disgusting.
I don't think people go around holding frogs. Like, do frogs even want to be held?
Even when I was younger. Nope. I remember my mom was out on the patio and she was, like, reflowering some of the pots outside, and I picked up this, like, flowering plate. And we're sitting there having a conversation, and the plate is in my hand, and she goes, oh, look, there's, like, a little frog on the plate. When I tell you I fucking dropped that plate, broke it, shattered it, and screamed for my dear life, she was like...
A frog?
She was like, it's a frog. I said, no. I was like, we all have our things. My mom hates butterflies. She's, like, deathly afraid of caterpillars and butterflies. Mine is frogs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyway. So what do you think you are? Do you think you resemble a frog?
Probably a rat. I'll take a rat.
Really? I was going to go frog for you.
Because my eyes?
Yes.
Fuck you.
Literally the eyes and the eyes only. They read frog.
Well, yeah, today definitely like fucking Frogger.
I think you're a frog. Should we ask the people?
Whether I look like a frog or not?
Yeah, no,
fine.
If you're a frog or a rat. Chris, what do you think?
I was gonna go rat, but I see what you're saying with the eyes thing.
Okay, but like, here, like
the buns are like
our ear.
Froggish.
They're froggy.
They're froggish right now.
You are extra froggy today, but I do think that you're
today.
froggy every other day too. No. I think you're more froggy than rat.
Chris is rat for sure.
Rat.
He goes rat.
Yeah,
she's ready to fight me every time. She's like, "How fucking dare you?" Rapper.
No, I do think you're.
A rat. You're a rat. You think she's rat?
I think I'm a frog.
I go frog.
Like I just have like weird features. I feel like they're froggy.
Well, is there? Show me what frog they're referring to.
No. There's not like a type of frog. It's like you're either a rat or a frog.
So he's not even.
Think about like Taylor Swift. What is she? It's automatic.
A rat.
Exactly. Rat. Paige,
frog.
No, Paige is a rat.
No, Paige is a frog. She's got big eyes too.
Paige is a rat, like the most ratty rat. She looks.
See, this is like I don't see the consistency here.
Let me. Oh, she just posted on Instagram.
Pull up this TikTok.
Okay. I'll pull up the TikTok because Paige is a rat.
Amanda.
Ooh,
she's a rat.
She's more rat than Okay, rat versus rat or frog face.
Theory that everyone on this planet either looks like a rat or a frog. So let's test it out on some celebrities that we love. Kylie Jenner.
Frog.
She's a frog. She's a frog. She's definitely a frog.
You don't think so?
Billie Eilish is a rat. I feel like she's more of a rat.
Look at the nose.
She's ugly. I'm just saying, if to choose between a frog and a rat.
Paige has a rat nose.
She gives rat vibes. Anna Kendrick, such a rat. Sue a rat. I'm not saying she's ugly.
Sue a rat.
I'm saying everyone either looks like it's facts though. Everyone, it's just science. I'm just telling you now. Everyone either looks like a rat or a frog, and I'm telling you, Anna Kendrick just looks like a rat. If we had to choose between rat and a frog, Taylor Swift, our queen. A rat, definitely a rat, but a beautiful rat, like truly a beautiful. Everyone that we're going through is beautiful inside out, but rat.
It's not meant to be offensive. So you're a frog.
Who came up with this theory?
I don't know.
But like, I don't know. Wait a minute. I kind of need to go and look at some of your pictures to see if you're a rat or a frog.
Like Taylor Swift is a rat. Paige, I say Paige is a rat. Like I don't see any frog in Paige. Amanda also a rat. Danielle, frog.
Really?
You don't see rat? You see rat for Danielle?
Yeah.
No. We're supposed to like be on the same page.
Lindsay, frog.
Yes, without a doubt.
Like Kyle, rat.
Rat.
Okay.
Oh, it's following now.
Carl.
I think he's a rat.
You think he's a rat?
When he does his little Zoolander, that's radish.
Okay, that's actually true. Okay.
Did we miss anyone?
Okay. I see frog.
Frog. I think I'm a frog.
Okay. What the fuck is this damn theory?
I mean, I just think it actually tracks. I started looking at a lot of people last night.
That's crazy.
It's real.
Wait, that's so funny. Oh, interesting. I like that.
But so you're a frog. True and true.
Well, I can't decide.
You're
what
always
I am.
a frog, though.
Okay.
It's not just the hair today. I think you're a frog.
I can't decide what I am, though, right?
Chris is a rat. You're a frog. I'm a frog. Frogs are beautiful.
2 frogs and a rat?
We're 2 frogs and a rat. Okay, we've debunked that theory. Or we've solved it. We've mastered it.
We've practiced it.
Sure.
We've implemented it.
What's for dinner? The number one question I'm always asking myself, especially during this bustling holiday season. You might be looking for nutritious, flavorful meals to fuel you on a jam-packed day. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you eat well for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, and ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door, you'll save time and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle, all while tracking your holiday to-dos. Choose from over 35 chef-crafted meals every week that support a healthy lifestyle and meet your meal preferences, whether it's calorie smart, vegan, veggie, protein plus, and more wholesome options. Factor isn't just for dinner. Count on extra convenience at any time of the day with an assortment of 55 add-ons to suit various preferences and tastes. Choose from quick breakfast items, lunch to go, grab and go snacks, and ready to drink cold pressed juices, shakes, and smoothies. This December, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door. Ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/CODPOD50 and use CODPOD50 to get 50% off. That's code CODPOD50 at factormeals.com/CODPOD50 to get 50% off.
All right, I want to know how you feel about people wearing pimple patches in public.
Look, not that I don't do it. This is what I hate. The stars.
I knew you were going to talk about the stars.
Yeah, of course.
The stars look stupid.
The stars look dumb because it's like, I thought we were supposed to be taking away from the fact that you have a pimple. Now you just have a fucking star on your face.
Well, I don't think pimple patches take away from it. I think either way, if you're wearing a pimple patch, it's like, oh, clearly she has a pimple.
Yeah.
But why does it have to be gold and shaped like a star?
Yeah.
Like, can't it just do its job?
You should just wear the clear one and just call it a day. And typically when you're wearing like a pimple patch, you're not really wearing any other makeup. So it's like,
I can't imagine putting on makeup over a pimple patch. Have you done that?
I've done that initially, but I always take it off in like the final hour and then like put makeup over it.
So you don't leave with it, like you.
Right?
Okay, I can understand a little bit more.
Yeah, but no, oh my god, no, because you can see it doesn't fold with your skin, obviously, so it looks insane with makeup on it. But have you seen that like invisible shield stuff by Fenty? So Fenty has this blemish defeat. And it's like this, you put it on your blemish and it's like this really thin skin-like layer that you put on. And it's it's like a pimple patch, but not.
But it's like in a like a tube that you like lay it on.
Yeah, so if you can scroll through the picture, like it creates this like thin
like
layer,
a barrier almost?
Barrier, yeah, that you can put makeup over.
Wow.
So it's like better than a pimple patch.
Wow.
Yeah, not me plugging Fenty skin. Hey, Rihanna.
What can't she do? What a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you could have your own makeup brand.
Me?
Yeah.
Very saturated market, but I would love something like that.
Everything is saturated. If like Rihanna opened Fenty in a saturated market, and look at her now.
Yeah, but she was doing the damn thing because she knew shades were missing. But yeah, isn't that great? Like, it doesn't bother me when people wear pimple patches out to run errands, but if you're at an outing, I think you should take the pimple patch off.
I personally just don't wear them out. Like, I don't have the confidence is what it comes down to. Like, every time, even when I'm walking the dogs in the morning, I'm like, whatever, maybe I'll just like wear the patch out. And then like very last minute, I'm like, take it off.
Oh, really? Usually I'm wearing a pimple patch on my cheek and my further, like, nearest to my ear. And so
you can't really see that.
Yeah. And usually I have like my hair down so you can't really see it. Then you can get away with that. But
yeah, that doesn't work for me.
As a person who, has had lifelong acne going, 27 on to 28 and still having acne, you have to do what you have to do because you know what? I'm not fucking getting clear skin for my birthday. Ever.
You never know. You will. Your skin is clear now.
I was trying to think. I'm like, why is my face clearer right now? I'm on spirulactin. So, with the help of medication and drugs, you too can have clear skin.
I'm wondering if that could help with my pimple that I've had on my chin for 5 months.
You need to go get that thing injected.
Do I?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Where is the pimple? Because I don't see nothing.
It's right here. It's deep and it hurts and it's been there forever. And now it's like dark.
Yeah. You just go get that injected. Or can you squeeze it?
No.
Mm-hmm.
And if I put a pimple patch on it at night, it does walk, like it gets goo in the morning. So it's like there's something in there, but I can't squeeze it.
Go get that injected. I recently got something injected and that was the best thing I ever did because it would have been a huge under the skin.
That's what this is how this started, and it's been months.
Yeah, it would have been a month-long thing. Okay, anyway, so the year is coming to an end.
Don't I know it?
2023 is done and over with, essentially. You have any regrets of this year?
I don't really like to look at life like that.
You a fucking lie. What? She said she fucking lying? Well, okay. We did say we would turn a new leaf and stop lying on here. But it looks like we got a New Year's resolution. We found a New Year's resolution we didn't even try to.
No, I genuinely don't have any regrets that I can think of.
Okay, let me ask you a better question.
I've just
something you won't lie to. Okay.
I've just been trying to like own my decisions a little bit more instead of regretting them.
For sure.
That's really the mindset I'm coming from.
You gotta talk the talk, walk the walk.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay. Do you have any goals for 2024?
Yeah.
They don't have to be resolutions. I think resolutions get a little bit like, go to the gym. Oh.
Well, that is something I need to start doing again because I haven't gone in a few months, and Tony's actually been like on my ass.
Yeah.
Have you seen Tony?
Nope.
He's like, because we talked about starting in like restarting in December, and then he hit me up last week like, what happened to starting in December? I literally read the message on IG, and I was like, not today, Tony.
I fully ignored his text messages. Like I had some mental shit going on.
Yeah.
So like,
no,
but we're gonna January.
Exactly. November and December were a mind fuck, I would say. I felt like I was being challenged in all different ways mentally, and so while endorphins probably would have helped that, I just couldn't even have the forethought to figure that out. No. And now it's too late. It's time to go home for the holiday, so it is what it is.
Yeah. So going to the gym is a goal for you.
Going to the gym is a goal. I have like a lot of career goals for next year. So like I am very close to having this pop-up secured really close to my house in Brooklyn. So I'm really hoping to do that by like by Q2.
We love to look at the year by quarters because you gotta. It'll save you.
I want to start doing like in-person cooking classes, like cooking and wine nights, like couple situations. I have most of those details ironed out, so I really want to do that by Q1.
Okay, by Q1. Yeah. Girl, this is what we call a SMART goal.
I'm trying to work on my contract right now with the need and the airlines, trying to re-up that because it comes to an end in 1 week, which is like really good income that I would like to keep going. Yes. Yeah. So like to do that.
Okay.
Mentally, just like obviously happier and healthier every year. You shoot for the stars.
Land amongst the trees.
Right. Yeah. And, just like try to get better, healthier in the head.
Is there anything that you like started out in the beginning of the year doing that you liked that you didn't kind of
Yeah, I mean, I didn't do any art this year, which like really bothers me. I didn't paint a single thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe it's because I was just like in so much transition with moving and all of that, but I don't really feel like that's an excuse. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to get back into that and like doing things for myself. I started taking myself on dates once a week.
Oh my God, by yourself? Yeah. I love that.
I took myself to the movies this past weekend, and I want to like I'm going to try to leave the house by myself once a week, whether it's like to a museum.
That's a good,
like something
small, simple.
And that's why I started now. So goal. It's like, it's not a resolution. It's just something that's like going to put myself first. Yeah. And maybe like clear my mental a little bit.
That's a good one. I think like doing the small things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like making my bed in the morning.
I literally said that to myself this morning. I said, I'm going to make my bed in 2024.
So I, every night, write down the things that I know I have to do the next day just to try to, like, get my mind straight. It also helps me to, like, calm my mind down so I'm not just like, oh, what can I be doing now? Like, oh, that can happen tomorrow. But on every list, I just write make bed.
Oh, really?
And then you automatically, like, have something. You're like, oh, something I'm accomplished for the day.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you've done something, even if it's, like, small, little. I like that. Yeah, because making your bed is simple. I think for myself, I'm going to try and improve my consistency with myself.
Mm.
I have come to terms that, I might not find consistency outside of my home ever in my family life, in relationships or whatever, but I can create the type of consistency that I want for myself. So my 2024 goal is to be consistent with something. If it's making my bed, if it's going to the gym, if it's like finding a hobby, and most importantly, therapy. I have got to find some fucking consistency.
Yeah.
So I have found a new therapist.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's a big deal for you.
Yeah. Found a therapist because my biggest thing with going to therapy is the beginning stages.
It's really hard.
It's just finding a new person or and I really loved my old therapist, but a part of me feels this like embarrassment or like shame that I've basically dipped out, for a year.
They get it though.
They do, but that doesn't help my mental.
Yeah, I get it.
You're
totally
pissed at me. Like, I'm stupid. Like, I know you think that. And so then I'm like, okay, I should just go to a new bitch because,
I mean, my girl just told me that I should actually try someone new. And I've been going to my therapist since like 2018.
Oh.
It brings tears to my eyes. I love her so much.
Yeah.
She's literally like a sister. And I'm like, maybe I do need a different perspective.
Yeah.
It's almost like we've not that we've done it all, like there's always more to do, but she was like, it could be healthy, like wind down on me, maybe like only once a month or something and start with someone else. Or like just for a new perspective, new growth.
That's scary.
Yeah. So I have to start looking too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I found this therapist on this website called the Black Girl Doctor. They're on
Love
Instagram.
that website. Yep.
Yeah. And so I think she's going to be great. I'm very optimistic.
Have you met with her yet?
Mm-hmm. I've met with her and we have another session coming up and then we've already scheduled out January and February.
There you go, Sierra.
And so I am like, nah, hell, here we go again. But you know what? I'm going to try and be consistent with it.
It's worth it.
I usually get like bumped out of it like during filming season.
Yeah.
So even still trying to like be consistent then as well. Because I find myself when I spiral, I'm spiraling. So yeah, we'll see.
Love that for you.
How that goes.
And then we have to get you pregnant next year.
What? Why the fuck would you say something like
because
that?
I'm ready to have a baby in my life. That's not mine. And I was actually thinking about this last night. Sierra, I would like...
I'm about to talk to Chris because that just... Girl.
Okay, maybe 2 years. I just feel like it's time for us to have your baby.
Look at her. Time for us to have my baby. Bitch. What the fuck am I going to do with a baby?
I'm going to take care of it while you're doing other things.
So I'm a surrogate?
Basically, but I return the kid at night.
No, hell no.
I'll sleep over every now and then.
I was going to say one thing coming out of 2023, like I escaped teen pregnancy.
Bitch, I still say that. I'm 30 fucking 1 years old.
No, I'm proud of myself every year. So I think I can bring it up every year. Like I beat teen pregnancy and that's just like, it is what it is. Like I'm not there yet. And I think it could be another 5 fucking years. Like that's crazy to me. You said you want to get me pregnant. Lord. I'm knocking on all the wood.
I mean, just like don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm saying.
You don't knock it till you try it. You're gonna wish a baby upon me against my own wishes?
Well, even if you get pregnant like next December, that gives you 2 years basically. So like you have to think about it that way. You are pregnant for a whole year essentially.
2 years to do what?
To like get ready.
You got 9 months to get ready.
Well, it's really like 10 months, but I'm saying we can get you pregnant at the end of next year. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, because I got shit to do. I got plans that I'm trying to make.
We can talk about that later.
So then this is going to be like a mommy and me podcast?
Yes, exactly. We're going to shift gears. I'm going to teach you how to make
gears, bitch. You shift gears, okay?
I'm going to teach you how to make homemade baby food.
I'm not. Oh my God, the thought of that makes me want to die. I'm not even ready for that. No.
It's going to be a beautiful thing.
I
can't keep having dreams about you being pregnant. Like, it has to become a reality.
It's wild.
Like,
I can't even fucking...
I have a lot of Sierra pregnant dreams.
I can't even get Jasper to the vet on time.
She's always in a pool and she looks beautiful.
No. I want to be right and tight and fit, before...
You do. And you're just all belly. It goes straight to the belly.
How do you know, bitch?
Because my dreams told me. She's thinking about it. She's not.
No, I'm not thinking about it. I'm stressed out, okay?
Okay, fine. Move on. What else do you want to do in 2023, 2024? I don't know.
You don't even know what year it's going to fucking be.
Mm-mm.
Here's the thing. I think for me, the holidays are... I'm a person who loves the holidays, but
It's funny that you love the holidays.
I love the holidays, but I am my saddest during the holidays.
A lot... They say depression spikes during the holidays, right?
Well, is that
a myth?
But
I feel like
yes,
the loneliness and
the
all of that.
Yeah, during the holidays it's up there. It's a spike for sure. And so I'm trying to rethink my thought process of because sometimes November and December are so just emotionally taxing where I have to remind myself that these 2 months are not indicative of my entire year.
No.
But sometimes it's hard to not feel that way.
It's also a long lull of no daylight and all these other things that are just many factors contributing to that feeling.
Right. Trying to turn stuff in. It's final nth hour.
Q4 is ending.
Yeah. Q4 is wrapping up and, we were kind of brainstorming for Q1, but really we're about to take off. So no one's super present. But also just the holidays in general. They're just, I find myself being more anxiety ridden and depressive episodes. I forgot what my point is in saying this.
I actually never knew. But do you think it has also something to do with, because your birthday's right at the holidays, do you get weird about getting older? Does that make you feel a type of way?
Fuck yeah. Oh my God. I think aging stresses me out.
See, I don't feel that way.
It stresses me out. The thought of me getting older, makes me want to crawl in a hole, and I don't understand why I have this fear of getting older.
What do you, if it almost sounds like you feel like you didn't do enough,
oh my God.
Is that
the feeling of I have not done enough with my life is so overbearing. Even if I've accomplished, even if I have accomplished something, getting older and feeling like I don't have anything to show for it or nothing to account for the entire year.
Something my therapist makes me do every year is write down what I did accomplish in the year.
Yeah.
Because like you, I can focus on the negatives and you actually have to remind yourself of all the things you did do.
Do you not feel I tease everyone about being 30 because I'm so insecure about being 30 because because I just have this fear that I need to have all of these things done or started by the time that I'm 30. Of course,
society will treat you differently when you're 30. They're like, you old bitch, what the fuck are you doing single and all this other shit? But fuck them.
And I need to stop saying that to people because I'm like, damn bitch, you're 2 years from 30. Shit ain't looking so hot for you. But
2 years is close.
No, see, I know. Whew, deep breaths.
I mean, I get it. But I just think you need to focus on the things you have done. There are a lot of things you have done. If we want to talk about your year, you were on the cover of that magazine this year. That was this year.
Was that this year?
That was this year. You did Victoria's Secret this year. You signed to a model agency this year. You started a podcast this year.
Yeah, we did.
We're 7 months in.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
7
months of actually airing, which means literally a year in of planning. And all of the things we did ahead of time.
Okay.
That's just off the top of my head. Jasper's alive and well. You are alive.
Yeah.
I didn't say well.
I almost said because Jasper was thriving, and for me, I was no.
But you're
alive.
here. You're here.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, a lot of pressure. The holidays,
I get it.
Want to like.
I mean,
that's why I feel like I've got to go to these retreats to like settle down.
I mean, honestly, if I had not set myself up to like watch dogs and all the things I'm doing in the next month, I genuinely need a retreat. Like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't go to Curacao and I should do something real for my health.
You should, and like unplug, turn your phone off. Like,
does the Costa Rica program happen all the time?
Mm-hmm. It's year round. You can literally go whenever. That's the amazing part about it.
Maybe I should try it.
You really
I'm terrified.
I'm actually scared to go this year because last year was so
good,
invigorating, and I don't want to compare last year's experience to this year's experience. So I'm really trying to go into it with the mindset of like, I'm really just trying not to think about it because I don't want to have any expectations on that. And I don't want to like be like, oh, well, last year it was this, or just live in comparison, or like be like, this didn't exceed my expectations and just all of that. But I want to be.
I'm like, maybe I shouldn't go to Curacao.
Yeah, I want to stay. I think in the beginning of the year, I had Q1, I had a great mindset. And I think that I want to implement more practices that can carry me from Q2 to Q3 to Q4. And I also want to take a week in Q2, take a week in Q3.
Yeah, and really like just get going to the point where you're not taking time for yourself.
Yeah, and I want to unplug for like a week or however long and just reset so I can go into each, quarter like really feeling like I'm present,
like
and
with
that
purpose,
and that I'm showing up, because also I don't feel like I'm able to when you get into these ruts or you get into these head spaces with just everything going on, I feel like I'm not showing up as effectively as I want to, or as productive as I want to. I also think I'm going back to the hospital.
To do what?
Critical care.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I've already talked with my manager.
Like, how often?
Like lowest level PRN, so like every 8 weeks or something.
Like one shift every 8 weeks?
3 every 8 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, something very small, something very.
There is like some level of like, to me, having like a real job. I know that's like that in itself is wrong to say that, but like that does help my mindset. Like I've been thinking about even like going and doing something in a restaurant like once every now and then.
Yeah,
just like for the practice of it. Like it does help. To me, it helps my mental health.
Yeah. And I was like talking to Casey about it, and he was like, I'd pick up like consulting work, for when I'm like tired of just like dealing with, people. I'll just do a consulting job for a minute and then go back to makeup. And I was like, okay, I need something to ground me.
Yeah.
And I need to feel like I'm a part of something that has nothing to do with me, and it's really good for just like shifting your perspective on things. And so I crave, like, I've been craving like being in the hospital, and like, even though, and honestly, I'm going back to like my home. I want to go back to my home hospital in Atlanta because I just like love that environment.
So you'll just travel to Atlanta for 3 days, and it's like, would it be 3 straight? Like,
yeah, I just do them in a row, 3 straight shifts. That's how I can come back to New York. But I just need that shift in perspective. I need to be a part of something. Like I think some of my guilt and anxiety comes from obviously I went to school for it and I love nursing, but it's fucking mentally exhausting.
Yeah.
But I think that just being in this industry, like, I need to not focus on myself so much and get out of my own fucking way. And that's a field where I can do that, and I can operate on a different level and exercise my brain. And I just think it's important knowledge that I don't want
You don't want to lose the memory of it.
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. Plus, what's the worst that can happen if you go back and you don't like it? Nothing suggesting that you'd be a quitter, but like...
No, girl, I quit.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Think about me. I'm not afraid to quit a job. Not afraid to quit a job.
Okay.
And I think, my little cousins, I'm always like, never be afraid to quit a job.
I'm never... I quit jobs left and right.
Yeah. I was like, if there's any advice I have to give to the younger generation, never be afraid to quit a fucking job.
Okay.
I think that is the most useful thing that you can do. If you feel like you don't need to be in that space, go. If you feel like they have nothing to offer you, go. You feel like you just don't like it, quit. Move on to something new. Because I think, when you quit something and you're not too attached to it, you find something else. You open up a new door.
Say it again, Whitney.
I'm just saying.
Oh my God. She's on like some like, she's on a higher vibration today.
Yeah, I know. I wonder what it is.
I want to know too. I'm like, can I get some?
What? People have real hard times quitting jobs.
No, this is great, Sierra. You do you.
Yeah. Like some of my really good friends will be in positions for like 4 or 5 years and they're like not leveling up. They're not moving. They're just stagnant. And I'm like, that gives me anxiety. Quit. But I get the consistency and the stability, which I don't always have. So. That's
Okay.
also why I'm going back to the hospital.
All right. Anything else for your 2024 that you want to get out?
I'll let y'all know in 2024.
Okay, great. I have another icebreaker that we can end on. What do you think is the most predictable thing about me?
All your icebreakers got to do with something about you.
Well, because then I do it on you.
What is the most predictable thing?
What do you mean? How? Yes, it's you know me. That's why.
The most predictable thing. Well, one, I don't really feel like you're super predictable.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I would love if you were a little bit more predictable, honestly. The most predictable.
I feel like when I think of you, I think about watching you meet new people. Why are you laughing? I haven't even said anything yet.
I'm scared. That's all.
It's not, no, but I feel like that is the most, like, that, maybe it's because it reminds me of when I met you, but like, and like, I still have that memory, but I feel like the way that you introduce yourself to people is very, like, it's very the same. It doesn't change.
What is it like?
It's just like really, it's just like very Sierra. I don't know. It's just like you like say your hello. You generally walk away from like the space in which you said hello very quickly. Right? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Like,
well, I'm like, what are we here for?
yeah. Like I feel all of that while watching you.
Oh my God.
And I feel like your introductions are predictable.
Wow. You know what? That kind of reminds me of my mother.
Oh,
interesting.
In a good way?
I don't know. Like, do you feel like it's mean?
Oh, no, I don't think you're mean. I don't think you're mean. I think you're perfectly pleasant.
Okay. Well, I'm just like, hi, I'm Sierra.
That is it. That's it. Hi, I'm Sierra. You maybe hear, like, you'll hear for their name, but I don't know if you even retain names. I don't retain names. I hear someone's name and I'm like, anyway, they're just so rude. Just like,
yeah. Well,
never
yeah.
sits with
it
me.
Depends, like, if they match their name. But, yeah. I don't love a crowded room full of people introducing myself,
No, you don't. You don't really like a small room either, though.
Yeah. You know what I love? Home.
Yes.
No, I do have like social anxiety. Yeah. That's like with practice, I think. Like, I'll get over it, but
I don't think there's anything, what is there to get over?
No, I don't know. I'm like, do you stick around, like, have a conversation? Do you have something to say to me?
Some people do and some people don't. I certainly don't either.
And it's probably because I just naturally don't love small talk.
Yeah, same.
And so I'm just like, hello.
Like,
hello. And then finding that person that I don't have to small talk with.
Like, I don't, like, how's your day going? I just don't, like, that's not it.
Yeah, because if someone brings up the weather to me...
But then don't you find yourself doing that when you are in a moment where you literally need small talk? I'm like, oh, it's just so cold outside.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, it's so nice out today.
That's when you just have to, like, find the bathroom or the bar.
Right. The bar. The most predictable thing about you... Gosh, I don't know why I'm so stumped on this. You typically do walk in like a heat rush. Like wherever you just came from, you can
it's
see
almost like you can like there should be a visible representation of like
there's a rush. You can just see, like, you know how when you edit a picture it has like the movement. The movement. Yeah. Like, that's how you walk in. Yeah. It's very like, hey guys, like set everything down, like big movements, like yeah. That's Maya when she walks in.
No, that's so true.
Yeah.
Anywhere though.
Like if you come in from somewhere, you're in a rush. Yeah, we see the rush behind you. Like, it's following you.
I can see like the colors. Yes, yeah. I think that's very true. I always come in hot.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah, and you're not dainty.
No, not at all.
That's
but honestly, I haven't had any major
accidents
in a long time.
Yeah,
like I have not hit the floor recently in like the last month.
I maybe need to fall more because I don't fall like that
all the time. Remember when I passed out walking the dogs and I woke up on the street and they were like, we called an ambulance. You don't remember this story?
No.
I passed out right outside the Whole Foods on 31st?
Those streets.
On 11th. It's on 11th. And I passed.
Oh, on 11th?
Yeah, that Whole Foods right across from like the mall.
Yeah.
Passed out there.
That's a shitty place to pass out.
Walking the dogs, came to. They were like, don't worry, we called you an ambulance. The only thing I could say was like, cancel the ambulance. I'm not paying the $500 or however much it is.
$1,000.
I was like, I'll get an Uber, but please don't make me get into this ambulance.
Yeah.
And I didn't. I got an Uber.
Remember that time I passed out at the CVS?
Yes.
Dude, that's a scary thing about passing out in New York City. You don't know if people are going to help you or not.
Well, because New Yorkers will literally look at you and keep walking.
Like, they don't know if you're just like, you're on drugs typically.
Yeah,
like
you could be homeless. They don't know that, like, they're like, which is crazy because we should be helping all people.
Yeah, but like New York, nobody bats an eye. Like,
people were helping me. They grabbed my dogs.
That's nice because, you had dogs. Like,
I know.
That's crazy.
Like, Clove was by my side. Book was ready to run for the hills.
She's like, bitch, I'm gone. This is my opportunity.
She was like, West Side Highway, bye.
She's like, I'm going to Harlem. Yeah. See, I remember I had like this little Chanel purse that I had rented and I had a ball cap on. I was looking a hot mess. So they probably thought I was on drugs. And I fucking hit that floor so hard in CVS. Oh my God. The other month, I'm like walking home and I see this lady, like she turns the corner and I'm with some other people and she looked drunk, but we see her turn the corner. Then all we see is like her head hit the ground. And I was like, wait, what is going on? And so we went over to help her. Girl, she came back from like a wine time with her girlfriends, must have, because
was she giggling?
She was just like, she hit her head and she was like, oh my God.
That's like so crazy.
She's like, oh my God, no, I'm fine. She's like, I'm fine. She's like so spacey. I'm like, are you okay? She's like, she literally sits there like this. She's like looking. And like, there's like 10 people around her. She's
what
like,
time of day was this?
This is like 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock. And she's like, yeah, no. I'm like, she's like, I fell? I fell?
Like, you're on the ground, bitch.
I'm like, yeah, bitch. Phone flew, purse is over there. It was drama.
Like
it was drama. And she's older. She's like got to be in her 50s. And I was like, honey, are you okay? So then she stands up and like we give her purse and her phone. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was like, let's get you a cab. Like, let's find you a cab. And so then these other people were like, we'll get her into a cab. I was like, please do. She's like, oh, she's like looking around. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you might need to go to the hospital because you look a little disoriented.
You think she had a concussion? Or she could have just been fucked up.
But she was definitely fucked up because just the way she was just like, oh my God.
Have you ever been that? I've never been that fucked up.
I was like, I want to be that oblivious if I am ever that fucked up and I hit the concrete like that. Because typically, if I'm out, I'm down and I'm down bad and I'm staying there until somebody picks me up off the floor. Anyway, guys.
Wrap it up, see?
This is our last episode of 2023. Thank you guys for, coming on this journey with us in our first 7 months. Thank you for helping us close out our 2023 and our Q4. Hopefully we can bring you, more laughs in 2024. Hopefully we'll have more guests for you in 2024. Give us your ideas and how we can make this better for y'all. And yeah, we love you guys so much. What?
Keep going.
And I just want to say thank you to everyone who listens every week. And even if it's not every week, thank you for listening.
This is a long-ass goodbye.
And I hope you guys have a blessed 2024, a holiday season. And we will see you guys in the new year. Maya, I think that was really kind.
I literally put the mic away. I was like, she's got this one.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're turning off. Where was it? Tuning out? Tuning out? What is it? What's it proper weatherman goodbye?
Are you on drugs?
No.
I have to be.
Wait, what's a proper goodbye though?
Like signing off.
Okay. Oh wait, so sit down so you can sign off too.
Live from Studio Melrose Podcast, it's Sierra Miller and Maya Allen signing off.
We'll see you guys next year. Bye.
Signing off.